have filed the status report, which have circulated yesterday. And then we've also filed the report of the State Health Department. They've not gone back to work, the doctors. 23 people have died in the process.
Now, what about the CBI? Has the CBI...
my report is ready, my lord.
We saw your status reports, which were...
we filed a separate application, which I think has...
I don't think I have the copy. I'm not complaining. I'm just requesting him, my lord, to give it to me right now. Maybe they have served, it has not reached me, or they have not served, whatever.
It's not served. It's not served.
Not served. My lord, they have not served on me.
Yes.
Sealed envelope.
Put it in a sealed envelope, and therefore we...
Sir, sorry.
Okay. These for the parents.
Yes.
One thing, my lord, what is filed by Mr. Sybil is not served upon me. That's what he says. It is not filed. It's not filed. It's only given to the court.
If they want to say something, why hide something from the CBI? You've already done many things.
I think let's not get lost in...
Yes, my lord.
Yes,
Let's see what let's see the... First and foremost, let us find out what the status of the investigation is.
Yes. Please have a look at, my lord, this left-hand side and the right-hand side, my lord. Kindly go through it, my lord, with some, my lord, degree of attention. Your lordships, I have gone through one.
Death certificate, yeah. Yeah. May I answer? Well, the death certificate was given at 1:47 p.m. And the entry, UD entry, was at 2:55 at the police station. 2:55.
That is 861?
That's right. There's the second question, your lordships. Subsequent proceedings, whether the inquest report or the CJM's order and all other documents.
What is the GD entry by virtue of which 861 of 2024 comes into existence?
565.
565.
Yes. The entry 565.
And what time is GD entry 565 recorded?
At night, let's say. 2:55 p.m. 565, 2:55 p.m. I can hand it over.
So GD 565
At 2:55 p.m.
is recorded at 2:55.
Yes.
GD was
Yes, it's there.
23:30.
This is a certified copy,
565 is merely a medical certificate.
This is a certified copy,
Page 64.
Not a medical.
Extract from the Tala police station daily register. It's not a medical entry.
Lord, at 11:30 night, I have the copy.
No, I have a copy too.
Certified.
We've certified copy, we've just given it to the court.
So he is still this weeks. He's still
The inquest.
What is the time?
Yes, if you hold.
4:20.
Just make sure. Just let's not.
Yes. Judicial magistrate.
4:20 to 4:40.
The judicial magistrate arrives and conducts it.
And the judicial magistrate arrives and conducts it. He comes at 4:10, and then the inquest is conducted at 4:20 to 4:40.
Inquest is videographed.
And the inquest is videographed.
Yes. And the same has been saved on a card, which we can.
Sybil, also, second question. When was the search and seizure actually carried out?
Just 8:30 to 10:45. 8:30 to 10:45.
Yes.
The photographs had been taken before, Malaj.
8:30 in the morning or in the evening?
Evening, Malaj.
The body was found in the morning at 9:30.
That's right.
It cannot be
Photographs were
before that.
taken.
It's only once the water is removed.
Once the body was removed, Malaj, for post-mortem, then only, Malaj.
And by whom? There is some relevance. Therefore, my lord, I would like my learned friend to ask. There is some relevance.
Malaj, we have photographs from 12:45 p.m. onwards of everything that happened. We have the original with us.
Now, during the course of the previous hearings, and therefore I think though the investigation is going on, we can share this because you've all said it openly,
Yes, Malaj.
that there is evidence that there is a CCTV footage to indicate what time the accused
Yes.
enters the seminar room and what time he's exiting the seminar
Correct,
room.
correct.
Right? This is
Yeah.
shared with us. Now, obviously, therefore, there would be CCTV footage after 4:30 in the morning throughout the day.
Yes, there will be.
Has the CCTV footage in its entirety been handed over to the CBI?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, we have taken.
Yes.
We have taken.
You have taken the CCTV
taken,
yes.
footage.
But we had to reconstruct the scene because of the distance.
But then,
Cover only a part.
Mr. Solicitor, how do you explain this statement in your affidavit at small Roman 3 at page 14? Just see the last sentence.
My report, my lords?
Yes.
Yes. Page 14, notes.
Just one para above 7.
Yes, sir. The SOC was apparently visiting.
You handed over, as the Calcutta police handed over to the CBI, the entire footage of the proceedings which took place between 8:30 p.m. and 10:45 p.m. Because CBI seems
Yes,
to have
yes, yes. Yes.
What is shared with us,
is about 27
27 minutes.
27 minutes, they say. The
4 clippings totaling duration to 27 minutes. And the proceedings conducted from 17:06, that is 5/6, to 22:45 hours.
Mr. Sibal said that
Well,
they have actually
I'm
conducted from
taking
8:30 p.m., that is 20:30.
I'm just taking instructions.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Malaj, yeah, all right. Two separate things, Malaj. Seizure 8:30 to 10:45. Seizure 8:30 to 10:45 given. Then, Malaj, in parts, the videos have been given. In parts, there was some CCTV in hard disk. In parts, completely given, Malaj. There was some technical glitch. It was stored in part, but given in full. Hard disk is full. And he's made a statement that I've given it.
It's, in this context, I need to, my lord, come in, my lord, here. Because there is something, my lord, which, according to me, is very, very serious, my lord. My lord, I want a flap. My lord, we have the forensic examination report. I'll not read it, my lords. But one thing, my lord, is admitted. When the girl was found at 9:30, I'm sorry, but her jeans were removed and even the undergarments were removed and were lying somewhere nearby. So she was in a semi-nude condition. It is also an admitted position now that there were injury marks on the body and other my lord, areas. Now, your lordships may kindly see report. Give me copies. And this, my lord, this is a forest, my lord, your lordships may mark. They have taken the samples. They have sent it to an FSL in West Bengal. And this is the result. And
CFSL,
CFSL West Bengal.
Central Lab, not
Yes, correct,
FSL.
correct. I'm not on anything else. वो कहाँ है दूसरा? You, हाँ, यहाँ पे लगा. Lord, I have only one copy right now. Please see this, Lord. This is serious, and the CBI has taken a decision to send the samples, collect, Lord, to AIMS and other, Lord, Central Forensic Science Laboratory. The person enters, the body parts are not covered, the lead girl is made nude, there are injury marks, and this is the result of FSL. Therefore, who took the samples becomes relevant. Kindly, my lord, have a look.
The injuries are all set out in the inquiry.
For my lord, Justice Padiwala and Justice Mishra also. Just give me a minute, I'm just flagging it, my lord. My lords may just see, my lord, the highlighted part in the flap portion. There are two specimens or two swabs and the result.
Mr. Mehta, we have seen now the further line of investigation which is open. We do not want to comment in it in the open court, obviously, so that the course of the investigation should not be affected.
Correct.
We will give you a week's time. Tell us by next Monday what further leads have emerged during the course of the further investigation. We'd like a status report to be submitted to us by next Monday. Mr. Sibal, it's advisedly we should not be referring to what has emerged during the course of the investigation.
Yes, absolutely.
Let the CBI proceed on the basis of what they are now exploring,
Sure.
the leads which they are pursuing.
Sure.
We'll keep it now on next Monday. So that
It's a holiday. It's a Tuesday.
Only a minute, Mr. Lord, there is one IA which we have filed, IA 200162. Lord, where, Lord, your lordships were pleased, Lord, require.
Well, before my learned friend says that, I just want.
Deployment. Only a minute.
Before my learned friend takes up, just hold on.
If you don't mind, sir, let me just show.
No, it's on the previous matter.
we'll just pass a short order on this.
Lord, the lady.
One second. We'll come back to you in a moment. Let's clarify this part.
Yes.
A status report has been, a status report dated so and so has been filed by the Central Bureau of Investigation. Full stop. Having perused the report, it appears that the investigation is in progress. Full stop. We direct the CBI to file a fresh status report by the next date of hearing. Full stop. List on so and so for considering the fresh status report to be filed by the CBI. So we take it up on Monday for, Tuesday for considering the status report, which would be then filed by the CBI. Let's see what happens between now and there's a lot of what has been collected during the course of the last 10 days is subject to further verification. And
we'll also investigate,
analysis.
my lord, who collected the samples, because this.
Fair enough.
We will send.
We will stop you, nor are we guiding the CBI that we want a particular line of investigation to be conducted. CBI is doing it. You have flagged issues in the status report. You tell us next Monday what further emerges.
Take this also on record, the report of the FSL.
We'll return this back to you. Why should we retain it right now?
Whichever way, my lord, comments.
We'll return that back to you.
Just one more thing.
Just
my lord, out of my lord, the lady.
First, we'll retain only the second status report on the record. The rest of the papers we'll return back to you.
My lord, there are 3 lady companies, my lord, of CISF. My lord, they are not providing the accommodation to them. They have to travel, my lord, from CISF camp, which is 1.5 hours away from the state. My lord, thereafter, my lord, there are several things which we have requested. It is ordered dated 22nd. We are, my lord, almost 15 plus days down the line.
Well, as we have provided, in fact, if your lordship looks at our note, we have provided all that they wanted us to provide, everything that they wanted. Just give it to
The three companies of women constables
and
who are guarding the Adipur
for women.
Where are they presently housed?
Well, that's I just showed to your lordships.
Please.
Kindly see, my lords.
Look, can I have at least that?
Yeah, we'll just give it to you.
Yes. And I'll also share what is not provided so that you,
Just give it to you.
at least henceforth, you could, instruct
Kindly
them
see,
to
my lord.
provide.
Kindly see the accommodation.
Yes.
KMCP Day School, 2.6 kilometers, 13.13 minutes away. One company proposed things, one company 54 women personnel. Indira Maitri Shishu Kalyan Hospital, 6 minutes away. One company 54 women
No,
personnel.
when?
These
Because
have
we
been
have been
provided.
hammering since
Then
2 weeks.
3 flats in RMO quarters within so-and-so, on-site, 20 for 25 personnel. Currently, 20 CIFS personnel are staying in 2 flats of RMO quarters within
Within the hospital.
the hospital, and the rest of the CIFF personnel are commuting from 12 kilometers away. And the school and Indira Maitri Shishu Kalyan Hospital were undergoing construction, and therefore these are identified by the CISF themselves, Malal. So we put them there. And most of the state police officers deployed by so-and-so come from far off places like Police Training Academy, Howrah, which is 22 kilometers away, Bodyguard Lines, which is 12 kilometers, and Police Training School, which is 10 kilometers. So, Malal, I mean,
Lord, this is my instruction as on
our
10:30
status
today.
reports, Malal, sets out everything.
No, as on 10:30 today, my lord, this is my instruction.
No, but we are telling.
Kindly have a look at this, my lord.
This is, this.
We should not be fighting on this, my lord. The CISF,
and therefore, exactly.
we requested for
Once I have
handheld metal
stated-
detectors. We requested for door size metal detectors.
Everything.
Other
Everything
equipment.
is provided.
They provided that after 2 weeks, but this is
No,
still not
we
provided.
provided there.
Let's have a look at this.
Just a second. What is now remaining to be provided? Mr. Solicitor, you have
what I
seen
am-
this. They say for housing one company of women personnel consisting of 54 persons, they have provided at KMCP Day School, which is 2.6 kilometers.
Kindly have a look at 10:30. At 10:30, this is
Malal,
yet.
let the registrar of the High Court go and see, Malal.
Yes.
Let 10:30, my lord, this is at 10:30.
Let him go and see.
I don't want, my lord, I'm not enjoying.
Can we can we look at this for a moment, please?
Yes, Lord.
Accommodation for one company provided in 3 locations as below. RMO Quarter, rgkarincident Hospital, 20 persons. KMCP School, 40 persons. Indira Maitri Sadan, 30 persons. Likely to be handed over by evening today. 2 companies are
Yet to be provided
yet to be
accommodation.
provided.
Some security gadgets are provided, some are not provided. Lord, I'm not gaining anything by pointing this out. This is what is needed. Lord, if some incident takes place, Lord, I stand responsible now for the security, the CISF.
Just one second. Mr. Sibal, you just check, Ms. Astha Sharma, you can check with the officers.
Yeah,
In your statement, where you have said one company, 54 women personnel,
yes.
that covers one and the same company,
Oh,
which has been provided at
54 women
KMCP and
personnel.
Indira Maitri or Shishu Kalyan
No, Malal, it's
Hospital.
one company / 54 women personnel.
Right, but the same one company.
Yeah.
But now, as of date, they have deployed 3 companies. So the other 2 are yet to be provided by you.
My Lord, when
One
this is
second.
provided?
One
This
here,
is
Malal,
provided
kindly see
yesterday.
Indira Maitri, that's the other one too.
Yeah, that's the second one.
That's the second one. It's in Indira Maitri, Malal, which is
So
1.7
we are trying
kilometers.
to tally what they have handed over with what you have handed over. What they have handed over suggests accommodation for one company provided in 3 locations, which includes 40 persons at KMCP and 30 at Indira Maitri Sadan, and 20 persons at RMO Quarter. Now, that indicates that only one company is taken care of. There are other 2.
According to us, no.
Persons plus.
Just ask the registrar to go and
Why don't you,
One
can,
company, why register?
can we suggest this? Why do we have to ask the registrar to do all this?
because they are
An
contesting.
officer of the state government and an officer of the, a senior officer of the CISF.
We have done that, Manoj.
Not one
On
company
ground, we have
can-
done that. They are not wanting, in fact, Manoj, on the ground, the story is different. Manoj, what can we say, Manoj?
But one
Alright,
company,
ऐसा लिख लीजिए.
90 individuals, 90 my Lord, officers.
A total of 3 companies of CISF personnel has been deployed for the security at rgkarincident Medical College and Hospital. Full stop. Mr. Kapil Sibal, the state of West Bengal has in its submission indicated that provision for housing the personnel has been made thus, colon, ये in case में page 1 को tabulated chart ले लीजिए. Prima facie, it appears from the above tabulation that the prima facie, don't say prima facie, it appears from the tabulation. In the statement which has been placed on the record by the union government, on the other hand, it has been indicated that accommodation for one company has been provided in 3 locations, namely at bracket 1, RMA quarter, dash RGKaur hospital, bracket 20 persons, 2, KMCP school, dash 40 persons, semicolon, and bracket 3, Indira Matri Sadan, 3, bracket 30 persons. And that the premises are likely to be handed over by the by the evening today. Full stop. In order to obviate any logistical difficulties, we direct that an officer of the nominated, a sufficiently senior officer of the Home Department nominated by the state of West Bengal, and a senior officer of the CISF at the spot shall jointly liaise so as to ensure that all the 3 companies of the CISF personnel which have been deployed at the spot are duly provided for accommodation in the vicinity at par with what has been stated in the tabulated position set out above. Full stop. Next. In the event that any further full stop arrangements have been made for providing 6 buses, 4 trucks, and 3 light motor vehicles. Full stop. The 2 officers shall ensure that all requisitions, that necessary requisitions which are made by the CISF are duly complied with by 5 p.m. today. Full stop. Necessary gadgets for security purposes shall likewise be arranged no later than by 9 p.m. Today.
No, but that's,
As a matter of fact, this is also provided, must have been provided tomorrow, yesterday or day after. I don't wish to trivialize the magnitude of the problem I am dealing with.
One further thing now.
but I have 3 issues that I wish to place before
Before
you.
we hear you on those issues, Mr. Sibal, what steps have been taken by the state of West Bengal for, because we had said that pending the finalization of the recommendation of the National Task Force, we would like the state of West Bengal to immediately put into place necessary measures which would bring into being some sense of
Yeah.
security and
We have got a report, Manoj, from the health department.
and
Just
provision of
manage it.
adequate measures for the doctors,
Yes, yes.
nurses, and the paramedical staff.
Yes, Manoj.
Status report.
Status report that we have filed, Manoj.
The health secretary.
Make a prayer, let the competence of the autopsy service be also emerged within the purview of the investigation. And also they had offered money so that they can, my lord, speak in tune of the police. These should also be within the purview of the investigation. That's Muhammad Abbas.
Look, we need not pass any separate order because what you are saying is already a part of the status report. The CBI is looking into all these aspects.
I appreciate just one thing, that this postmortem could not have taken place after 6 o'clock in the evening. There are standing instructions. Everything, my lord, will just kindly take the postmortem report once and just give me 2 minutes. I will show your lordships how this entire investigation has been compromised. After 6 o'clock in the evening, a postmortem cannot be conducted anywhere in India and in the state of Bengal when it is a rape and murder. There has to be a noting of the civil surgeon on the postmortem report that the Deputy Commissioner of Police or the Commissioner of Police has certified it. Then it has to go to the superintendent. Superintendent certifies it and then sends it to the postmortem doctors. These 3 postmortem doctors, one of whom is a professor of forensics, my lord, knows this, but still, what is the reason? The reason was to get rid of the body. What Justice Patiwala was continuously asking, the GD entry number 576, my lord will ask them to show Form 27. And I'll answer Justice Patiwala's questions in 1 minute. Form 27, please. Form 27 is the first information report. In the first information report, there are various columns. Column 3, C2 gives the GD entry number.
Column C,
C2 gives the GD entry number by which the FIR was started. The FIR was started by GD entry number 577. The UD case was 576, as pointed out by Justice Patiwala. It was registered at 11:40 in the night, 45 in the night. But in the history,
That was pointed out the last time also.
in the history, Manoj, in my last 27 years in my career, I have never come across a case where seizure takes place prior to the lodging of the FIR.
the FIR has been registered at 23:30 hours.
Yes,
Yes.
now, Manoj, there was a previous FIR.
Along with
The FIR has been suppressed.
If you see,
I will show it,
3 doctors sign off on it.
unorthorized
I will show on the,
6:10 to 7:10. Let him say.
Let him complete his submission.
Dead body arrives, 6:10.
Mr. Counsel, please complete your submission. Yes.
Manoj will kindly take Manoj will kindly take section,
On the, just tell us on the facts, what are you saying?
Manoj will kindly take the postmortem report and compare it with the UD case which was started. In the postmortem report, the Lordship will see whether the clothes of the victim were produced before the postmortem doctor. The entire, the jeans, the top, the undergarments, everything was produced or not. Because as per the, I'll show the notification, they have to be sealed by the postmortem doctor and handed over to the investigating officer. If your Lordship sees in the top whether the clothes were sent to the investigating officer of the UD case by the postmortem doctor. I will kindly ask them to just give a copy of it.
Of the postmortem?
Postmortem. Manoj, and allow me to
Take over. We've handed over the postmortem.
We have seen the postmortem report. Just show us the postmortem report.
We've handed it over.
Either the state of Bengal or the CBI.
Well,
Because we saw it last time, but since
Yes.
he's making a point, let's appreciate what the point is.
So the parents wanted, we had a list of demands, including the parents.
postmortem report doesn't even say at what time it is conducted.
Give it to us.
I'm sorry, that too.
Yeah. It says that at the time, everything is there. I don't know why you're making these.
Please tell us what the time of death is.
It's
Just
a
1 second.
condition of
Take out copy.
the subject, Malaj, your lordships will find on the left-hand side.
Lordships will kindly see at the top.
Right.
First will be the videograph. Conducted by whom? No designation. Who is he? From where did he come? Nothing. Was the
Conducted
CD
by
on a
Shekhar.
rewritable CD or was it a non-rewritable CD? It has to be mentioned on the first line of the postmortem report.
Malaj, the judicial magistrate was present during
is
postmortem
immaterial.
call for his report.
All the 3 doctors are part of the,
5 female doctors were present.
all are part of the North Bengal lobby.
Family.
For by the family.
Don't discuss such things here. Please.
Malad will kindly see the second line. It has to be at 4 degrees centigrade.
Postmortem report refers to Tala PS UD case number 861,
Yes.
dated 9 August 2024.
Yeah.
No, that's where the mystery lies, because between 2:30 in the afternoon, when they say the GD entry was lodged, that is 5:65, and 11:30 in the night, there are only 10 GD entries in Tala police station. Lordship should kindly appreciate that. Between 2:30 and in the afternoon and 11:30 in the night, there are only 10 GD entries. Or was this entire thing manufactured? And Maharaj, this started way back in 1953. It was the first case in Bengal where GD entries are manufactured.
You know that, what he said. Everything will be clear. The judicial magistrate witnessed all this. Call for that report.
Not on magistrate or these.
I say it makes no difference.
Give me a minute.
Maharaj,
Please have a.
every police station has a natural death.
No difference, he said.
Sorry.
Lord, kindly have a look at left-hand side bottom, the finding. In the case of wounds, not note whether there is any indication of wounds being homicidal, etc., then the report is death was due to effects of manual strangulation associated with smothering, as noted above. Now, please see manner of death, homicidal. There is a medical evidence of forceful penetration, insertion in her genitals, possibly of sexual assault. And see, my lord, the FSL report. My lord, I have marked, my lord, two.
CFS.
My lord, seized items.
Give us that.
Given that, I'll just. But in the second flag, I'm sorry, ma'am. In the second Lord, second flag, please see B, the observations. In the second flag, please see B. First, my lord, please see the first flag. Lord, I have marked 2. Exhibit U1, Exhibit U2. Correct, my lords?
Right.
Does my lord Justice Pardiwala and Justice Mishra get?
Yes.
Now, kindly come to the second flag. And please see, my lord, the findings of this laboratory. From the above observations, it is concluded that, then B. So and so, I am not reading it. So please see the underlined portion, my lord. Rest. The CBI will send this again for retesting by its aims and my lord, some other laboratory.
You have said in the status report that CBI is.
Malad, now
Take the postmortem report once.
Malad, now.
Because it is shocking. Kindly take the top column and see whether all the wearing apparels were produced before the doctor.
Just 1 second, let's see that.
How it has been tampered. The undergarment.
Do you have a copy of this report?
No, I don't. Now compare it with the UD case.
Mr. Solicitor General,
Yes.
officer is present.
Yes.
Just ask him to take this report in his hand. First line on the top. If he doesn't want to disclose, no problem.
You have an answer, you can give. You
No, if it is coming in his way of investigation, he may not. We just want to know.
He knows we can also answer. But first line,
Just read it in your mind. The very first line,
your lordships are on this line, my lord.
you have this report, right?
Correct. Lord, I'm just to understand.
Just
we
give
are
it.
assisting your lordship with.
Correct. The one which we have marked in red.
Correct.
No. Sorry.
I'm sorry. Therefore, my lord, I was also a little confused.
Sorry. Wait a minute. I'm marking it.
Yes.
Now it is bracketed with pencil.
Correct.
Have they looked into this? Is it in the form of some interpolation or something? Did you get it?
Yes.
Lord, that is under investigation. The time difference is a matter of investigation.
You
That's
have
what.
said that in your status report.
Yes. And
Therefore, page 9 of your report
Looks up
Roman 4.
what fell from you. Some of the aspects which you have highlighted are the subject matter of the investigation by the CBI. So obviously at this stage, when CBI is looking into it, we should not be commenting on
I
it presently.
appreciate that there was a previous FIR. That lots of kindly just take 2 sections and give me just 1 minute.
How do you say that there was a previous
I'll
FIR?
explain to your lordships. Lordships will kindly take section 173 of the BNNS of the new code. It says on receipt of an information, an FIR is to be lodged. Now, what does 176(3) state? 176(3) of the BNS states that if an offense is above 7 years and a forensic expert has to be called for, on the receipt of an information regarding an offense, so there has to be an FIR. Without an FIR, 176(3) cannot come into play. The forensic team was there in the afternoon.
Told them we
So
should.
they could have only been called under section 176(3). So there has to be a previous FIR, because if there's no FIR, then you can't call the forensic team.
It's okay.
We are being led to believe that the first registration of the FIR takes place at 23:30 hours.
That's right.
There was a previous FIR which was there. Now, Lordships also appreciate one more thing.
Possibly he says there has to be.
There-
There has to be, not there was.
Under the law,
Possibly, as I understand him, he said there has to be a
The
previous.
forensic team cannot come.
Otherwise, forensic you can't call.
There was an
176
FIR which has been
status.
suppressed or has been destroyed. By whoever, I do not know.
Yes. Okay.
But I would
As
also
a-
kindly take the PM report once, kindly take that top
Look,
line.
at the same time, we have now looked at the status report. We have looked at what has been produced by the other side. There are UD entries. One is 542. Sorry, GD entries.
GD entry.
GD entries, 540.
Right.
1 second. 542 first.
Till 10 a.m. But that is also wrong.
That's a matter of investigation.
Has to be at the,
That is a matter of investigation. Today, on the record that has been handed over, and CBI has also referred to it, is 542, 565, 576, and then
575, then 570,
565, 576, and then
577.
576 and 681.
No, then 577, that is the formal FIR.
Lord, leaving the brief aside, the problem is, my lord, we are dealing with, my lord, whenever rape and murder takes
These
place,
discrepancies which you have pointed out, CBI is alive to them. And on the basis of these discrepancies, CBI's further investigation is going on.
Yes, let them investigate.
Take the sample. Now the vaginous wash, the blood had to be preserved at 4 degrees centigrade. These three doctors purposely did not preserve it at 4 degrees centigrade. Now that sample might be contaminated. It has to be preserved at 4 degrees centigrade.
Well, if the CBI,
therefore I say that there
doctors
is
are-
something very serious. I'll tell my lord, your lordships, in case of a rape and murder, the first 5 hours are crucial. Well, the first 5 hours is the period where you have to cordon off the area. You cannot have an ingress and outgress. Whoever wants to come and go, they take pictures, photographs, evidence is destroyed. And thereafter, after 5 days, if we enter the scene,
That's why
we have our own challenges.
We asked, the first question which we asked was, has the CCTV footage between 4:30 in the afternoon onwards been handed over to
yes,
the
it has
CBI?
been.
They say it has been.
Well, we've got the document of handing over.
CBI says that they have it. Let them look into the.
27 minutes only, not.
No, the entire, we've got the handed over document.
There is a little bit of a confusion on this, Mr. Solicitor. What CBI has been handed over, which you have also said, is about 23 or 27 minutes
20.
of 27 minutes pertaining to the actual search operation which takes place and the inquest which thereafter has taken place. We wanted to know whether you are in possession of the complete sequence
I'll-
of the CCTV between the time that the accused leaves the hall
Well, I've got
and
the document.
events
But
which
my lord,
take
the
place.
CCTV
over
will
document.
only show the accused entering, etc. Here,
No.
Who else, Mr.
Crucial
Solicitor, who else entered after the accused had left?
That's handed over,
dealt with the
over memorandum.
Look into these
Well,
aspects.
that's-
We will.
Tell us on the next date of listing, because these are obviously, now that some leads have emerged, we'd like you to further investigate and come back to
well,
us.
I just want to mention,
But only one.
can I have a word?
for this.
Can I have a word?
My lord, may I just speak on behalf of the student?
Well, that's-
Only a minute, ma'am. I'll just.
Yes,
in the
sure.
date.
this would go on till.
It's different.
It's all there. I just want to,
will kindly-
May I just say two
may I,
words?
Whether the X-ray plate, because one of the body was found, the legs were found at a 90-degree angle. Now, 90-degree angle cannot take place without the hips being broken. I would kindly see in the post-mortem report whether the X-ray plates have been handed over to the CBI.
Lord,
Whether the X-ray was actually done or whether the X-ray plates were handed over.
we've got the photographs with us.
Mr. Solicitor, just one question from your officer. When the body is dispatched, from after the inquest for the purposes of the postmortem, you have that letter by which the body is dispatched for postmortem.
Yes, my lord, it is there. Form number
Arey, wait a minute.
5363.
Once again, how will
Let
you have
me
it?
have-
We are
I'm
asking-
saying, I'm saying the form number.
Obviously, we're saying it with a certain purpose. We want to see that.
It will be a long.
I'll check up, my lord, and
You know that.
Yeah, it is there. Because it was shown before the High Court. Before the High Court, I argued.
Can you just, 1 second,
I don't have it. It was before the High Court. It was argued.
just 1 second, let's not get into these bickerings. We have flagged a document. We want to see that document. Do you have the document here?
yes, I'll just my lord, check immediately. The body was handed over from in.
Ms. Astha, do you have the document?
We're just trying to see. But in the meantime, I just
All the
mentioned.
dead body chala.
Lord, in the meantime, can I
Just 1 second. So only deflect. We are on one particular issue. Let's seize that issue and then
Yes.
see if there is a satisfactory answer.
Yes.
Otherwise, CBI will look into our query by the next day.
only
But there is also an antecedent aspect to what the lordship. Yes.
Till they find out, my lord, your lordships have kept it on 17th. 17th. Can it be on 18th? 17th would be miscellaneous day. That's on.
We'll get a little more time.
Yes, but no, miscellaneous day has its own problems, your lordship knows.
But let them
18.
investigate.
Mr. Sibal, do you have it?
But I only have this that is handed over, dead body challan that's handed over. That's all I have. To the family. Yes, to the family.
But not the family. It was from the
Come on now.
person who does the UD.
Let my Lord the Chief Justice see the doctor.
This is the blank one. It would be like this. This is blank one.
I'm sorry, Mother. No, who can read
This is
this?
the blank one. It would be like this.
This is not what we are asking for.
No, I'm just saying that's all we have at the moment.
Disposal order accompanying corpses sent for cremation. This is when the body is given to the parents for cremation.
I cannot find the document immediately.
We are just playing in.
This is the only thing we have at the moment. That's all I can say, Mother.
Because when the body is dispatched from the postmortem after the inquest, surely the doctors who act on that and do the postmortem would first look at what is given to them.
We just look at it.
It would be like this. No.
You just have the format.
This blank form.
All right, let's see the blank format. This is a challan for use when a dead body is sent for examination.
Yes.
Where is that filled out challan?
But it's there. It's part of the case diary because it was shown in the High
You
Court.
wouldn't know it. How, let the CBI say. We asked
was there.
we asked the state of West Bengal whether they have it here in the court. Let them give it to us.
It should be part of the case diary. That's all we can say.
That is not
What's
given
the
to us.
form by which you handed
That
it?
is not given to us.
Not be given to you.
That's what my lord, my answer.
That's very important.
It's not in the file which is given to us.
Ms. Sharma, where is a challan when the dead body was sent for?
Figure out, Mother,
for
where it
the
is. We're trying to
postmortem.
figure out. Huh? See, let's not state something unless we are absolutely sure what it is.
Month later, and they're still figuring it out.
It's of very crucial importance because this form also has a column which says remarks noting what clothes and articles were sent in with the body, which means that together with the body, other things which have been then seized,
Must have been.
and other material is also sent to the doctors who conduct the postmortem. We want to see that.
It was definitely a part of the CD when I argued the matter before the panel.
Last column. Are you sure? Make sure. Given, maybe. Or may have given, we don't. Said they have not seen this and the file handed over to the CBI does not contain this document. But it appears from the argument of my learned friend that it exists because according to him it was shown to the High Court.
No.
Without this, my lord, the postmortem doctor cannot accept the body.
Postmortem doctor will not carry out the PMR, the postmortem, and he will not accept the body because first and foremost he has to have a request in the challan that please, this body is being sent for the purpose of
On the
examining.
challan, he gives a seal saying accepted.
Unless your lordships will give us time, we'll try and place everything before the court.
There, Mr. Sibbal.
It's not, Mullah. We checked it up. It's not there.
And CBI says that they also don't have the document under which the body was sent.
To us, that file does not contain.
What
this
I'm
document.
told, what I'm told is that the CJM came, Mullah, and he filled it up himself, and there's no separate form. That's what seems to have happened.
Was the postmortem carried out without a
It's impossible. It's impossible.
without a formal dispatch of a request to the postmortem doctors to carry out the postmortem?
Just an administrative form. It's a statutory
Mullah, I
form.
don't have that information. I can only
Just have this postmortem report in hand. You must be having
postmortem
it, right?
report. Yes, we have it, Mullah.
Now see the third column.
Yes.
See the third column on the top of it.
Third call.
Constable by whom brought.
Yeah.
So this constable is supposed to carry this.
This challan.
Okay.
He is supposed to carry this.
Yes.
And if there are any relatives accompanying, the names of those.
Sure. Yes.
Now, it has been struck out.
Blank. That's blank.
So there is no reference of this challan for use when a dead body is sent for examination. You need to explain.
Yes, yes, certainly, Mullah.
So tomorrow, if this document is missing,
Yeah.
then something is happening.
Yeah, sure, Mullah. Sure. So we'll find out, Mullah, as to why this is brought. This is why it crossed.
বইটা পাঠাবে
To that effect. Mullah, we'll file the affidavit to that effect, Mullah, so that we can't be making statements, Mullah, in this fashion.
Solicitor, please do, if you need that and that has not been forwarded to you, CBI should make a requisition for that.
No, certainly, my lord, we will have to end that fact being absent in the
Also, this
postmortem
is in
report.
light of the fact that learned counsel says that when the matter was argued before the Calcutta High Court, that was part of the CD.
It was one of the video, it was live, streamed live. The lordships can call for the
Part of the CD.
particular link and see it for your lordship, sir, that it was shown. In fact,
But in absence of mention in the postmortem report, the possibility of it having been created subsequently cannot be
That's subject matter of investigation.
investigation. I'll not say anything more.
Investigate. What has been created subsequently?
All right.
Nothing has been created.
All right. Should we
File an affidavit,
we'll
Mullah.
move on to next
Yes.
Tuesday after this is
Yes,
over?
Mullah.
My lord, Wednesday, my lord, Tuesday is a miscellaneous.
All right, Wednesday. Tuesday is miscellaneous.
Will not-
Keep it on Wednesday.
Will not, may I,
Wednesday, no. Wednesday.
One
18th.
second.
Well, Wednesday is 18th. That PMLA matter starts on Wednesday. Mullah, please don't have it on Wednesday.
All right, we'll keep it on Tuesday after the miscellaneous board is over.
Yes.
So may I just
Lord,
say one
may I
thing?
say-
One thing.
Mullah, can
No,
we-
but just one thing. So we are 1 month down now since this death took place. We do not have any clarity about the estimated time of death. I thought the postmortem report, which normally says, may not be exact, approximate, but we still don't. What is the West Bengal's case as to when this death took place? I would imagine they would say it's before 5 o'clock
Clarity
sometime.
on that. There is some clarity on that.
Yes. In the CBI.
There is clarity on two aspects.
Yes.
One, when the body was discovered.
Yes.
There is some clarity on when the body was discovered. And there is some clarity about the movement which takes place in or around the room where she was staying for the night, where she came in late after the
But then the person,
stomach contents also reveal that,
she had a meal.
yes, that's right.
Now, so there should be one more aspect then. The person who actually first discovered the body or learnt of it should actually be the first informant. And the time of his knowledge should be the time of the first information report. So the delay starts from there.
There's a delay of almost 14 hours in recording the first information report. It's very clear that there's a delay of about 14 hours. At least 14 hours.
14 hours, at least, yes.
My lords, if I may, with regard to the other investigation that is happening,
with regard to the financial irregularities.
That CBI is investigating, but right now that is.
Exactly, the CBI is
Obviously, we have started that investigation, but we are on far more pressing issues at this point of time.
My lords, the trouble with that, the difficulty with that, and I am for those 25,000 doctors, which include, in fact, whistleblowers who have placed and are assisting the CBI and have placed. Now, some of us are still in RGKar Medical College, some of us are in the health department, and there are threats, frankly, my lords. So what we are seeking is that, my lords, just seek a status report for next time, because the two are inextricably connected, my lords, as the High Court has found, in fact, that the two are connected.
The nature of the link between the two is itself the subject matter of the investigation which is going on. Let's not say much more than that.
Absolutely. So we are not seeking that we see the status reports, of course, my lords. What we are seeking that, my lords, keep track of that.
Really, three issues.
Your Lordship, may I just say?
My lord, only a minute. Mr. Sibal was to explain why the administrator or superintendent was immediately accommodated somewhere else. But I did not start with that.
My Lord,
He was to explain that.
Your Lordship had told us to give the names of the miscreants, some of the miscreants that we know in rgkarincident, and give them in a sealed cover. So, my lords, may I just give the names in the sealed cover to your Lordship?
Of those who vandalized the.
Of those who vandalized, who came to the scene, even tampered with the scene. So, I'll just give this sense.
1 second.
Well, nothing
Before you
was
make a statement tampered with the scene,
Fair, my lords.
Yes.
please be a little careful. Tampered with the scene is a very strong word to use. The vandals tampered with the scene.
I'll just show your Lordship.
Please allow the CBI to investigate.
I'll just show your Lordship 3 photographs. Can I just show in sealed cover 3 photographs? That's all.
You want us to make any observation that the crime scene was tampered with? The investigation
Your
is going
Lordship,
on.
just look at these photographs. We've got them for your Lordship. And give these names, please. Give the names to Mr.
Don't know what.
For whom? To DSG for the duties.
The junior doctor,
West Bengal front.
Well, the CBI has till date not said that their seal has been broken. I don't know why these statements are being made.
See, I'm not saying anything.
The CBI itself does not say so, but you are saying.
Please give me a second.
You can't.
My Lord would
just
see
can't make statements at random like that.
What time are these photographs taken? What time are they taken? What is the
My
date?
Lord, this is at where the body is there. Annexure A2.
Tang.
My Lord, this is on that day. On the day of the incident, and I've given the name of the person who is, and very many other persons who are unauthorized, who are going to that place. Then your Lordship would see page 2, annexure 3, where I've given other persons. They are all walking in and walking out as if it's not a scene. The very next day, my Lord, just look at page 3, annexure 6. They
Our work a little more challenging. She's right.
One second. And last page, which is most important, my Lord, just see the last page.
We saw the last page.
So what I'm saying, if the manner in which it is you can make out that this has been redone at a later time. Otherwise, there would be struggle. There would be some sites. There would be some stains. This is completely botched up, and the very next day they demolished.
Right, you've made your point. I think
next 2 rooms.
No, that,
Can you
what was, my Lord, friends not be able to explain it. What was that? That was the toilet, which had a basin, and the tiles on the wall. Now the entire tiles have been changed and the basins removed. So even if you do the luminol test now, which is after washing of a crime scene, there's a test called the luminol test. Even if you do the luminol test, you will not come to know whether the accused actually went over there to wash his hands.
Who has said tiles have been removed?
It's a
And
part
Lord, we are also
on the
asking
test.
I don't know what.
And
Well,
because the luminol test now fails, because the entire tiles and the thing was changed.
my Lord, to
May I,
Serious investigation.
Millards, may I make just a,
my lord, two other
May I just-
requests. One, CISF is letting people go to the emergency room without checking the iCards because people say they are doctors or they say they are staff. Now in West Bengal, about 1 lakh odd people are civil employees who are over and above the police. And therefore, they seem to have identification cards without any verification. So they walk in and out. People who say they call them civic volunteers. Now that's dangerous. And this person was perhaps one of the either touts or a civic volunteer who's
He was
gone
a
in.
civic volunteer himself.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Jesus.
They may call themselves whatever, but they have no identification.
Millards, we are the one who arrested him.
This is going on because the moment that they say we are doctors, people are going.
CISF personnel are in charge of the security of the hospital.
Remove.
Obviously, they have to take adequate measures to ensure that any person who is seeking to gain access to the emergency ward, it can't be a random access to anybody. Otherwise, how are the doctors protected? So CISF has to tighten up the measures on who can access the emergency wards also.
Correct,
It can't be that any random civic volunteer can have full access to the entire emergency ward, which is where all the doctors are on duty at critical care facilities in the hospital.
That is being done. Milord, that is being done.
So please ask the CISF company to ensure that
It is ensured. I can assure your lordship, it is ensured
that
she is saying.
all necessary security and safety precautions are adopted for protecting the doctors, especially
And
those who
what-
are on duty at rgkarincident because they were there right.
My lord, one more request. On social media, photographs of this victim are being floated. These may be taken off. I'm requesting if that a general direction
Respect
can
the
be
dignity
given.
of the.
Because this is not
Of course, it's
permissible
not possible.
anywhere in the world that it should be sensationalized or what it.
The photographs which you have produced before us at random.
Because we were there, all of us were there, many of
taking
us,
pictures.
So
10, 20
Photographs are everywhere.
were there.
you mean to say you took the photographs?
My lord, I mean, several persons
Where did
just
you get those
to-
photographs from?
The scene of crime was not cordoned at all. People were
But
walking
tell us, therefore, you took those
It's
photographs.
our suspicion that next, the two seminar rooms was where the crime may have
You're
happened.
also showing all these photographs. And how do you get possession of these photographs?
My lord, the fact is that they are being circulated. And this person, one of the persons, I've given the name of some 10, 20 people who are the main miscreants and in this hospital. And my lord, all other hospitals there are having this issue.
Mr. All counsel, we are going to direct that the photographs of the dead body of the deceased have to be forthwith removed from all social media.
Absolutely.
Correct.
Because
Absolutely. We agree entirely with that.
damage has been done by
Yes,
the
yes.
circulation of these photographs.
See.
Which said that all social media posts
Millards, even the seizure list, Millards,
circulating
Not the only one aspect on
photographs
this.
of the dead body of the deceased shall forthwith be removed to ensure the privacy and the dignity,
Dignity.
of the victim.
No, direct.
may I add
Not
this,
something more than
including the seizure list, because there are issues of privacy involved. But the seizure list includes all the garments, all the other things, Millards, with photographs. All this is being circulated. Millards, therefore, all this must stop.
Obviously, that leaked when you were in charge of the investigation.
No, not at all. Just the opposite. Published on 4th of, Millards, published on 4th September, when the hearing is on 5th September.
Mr. Sibal,
My lord,
Only add one thing.
This is not fair, Millards.
we'll see what happens on the next occasion.
Millards,
There's a form,
ये form दे दो जरा.
Police.
5-3.
One addition, my lord, I would request. My lord, only one addition I would request. Direct and indirect photographs, because my lord, some of the photographs I have seen, the girl had a specific, my lord, hairstyle. So they remove the face, but the hairstyle is quite recognized.
During the course of the hearing, it has emerged that during the course of the hearing, the court has been apprised of the, into invert commas, challan for use when a dead body is sent for examination, into invert commas, complete. Full stop. The Solicitor General, on the instructions of the investigating officer of the CBI, states that the above challan, duly filled in, is not a part of the file which has been handed over to the CBI for investigation.
Sure.
Stop. Faced with the above, faced with the above. Faced with the above, comma, it has been submitted by the learned counsel appearing on behalf of for the original petitioners before the Calcutta High Court.
One of the petitioners.
Appearing, saab ka naam likh lo. For one of the petitioners before the Calcutta High Court, that the form was, as a matter of fact, produced before the Calcutta High Court during the course of the hearings. Stop. The form is unavailable with Mr. Kapil Sibal, learned senior counsel, and Mr. Asta Sharma appearing on behalf of the state of West Bengal at the present stage.
I just want to know whether it's form 5370.
5371.
I have 5370.
Sir, can I just see?
What does it
I'll
say?
be able to tell you in 1 second.
It says, Malad,
changes now.
formation of.
It is in a PRB. Yeah.
No, that's for cremation.
No, not for cremation.
Yeah,
I have 5370 here, Malad.
Show the.
Can you show it to us for a second?
Yeah.
वो दिखाइए जरा.